Businesses in the United States, whenever they are doing business and they're working, they have to establish kind of a nexus, a home state. It's their domicile state. They're going to have to pay taxes there. And it may be Delaware. It's a very common spot. It's very business friendly, but often they're going to be registered as well in their home state. Every state returns their state of registration, which is obviously the state where you're checking because they're registered there. But it also is going to have the state where they're original, which is their state of domicile. But we have that field in there that tells you, hey, this is where the business is originally registered. Let's say I'm applying for funding. I need some working capital. I come to you and I say, hey, I need this. I submit the application and I say, yeah, we're based out of Idaho. Well, what may happen, because we are registered in Idaho, is you may go check over in Idaho and say, okay, let's check on this business for Jordan Hansen and see what he's got. You get all the registration and it may be good, but maybe the date's different or whatever than you expected on the application. We're going to have a field in there that says, well, their home state, their original registration state is Delaware. So you can go over to Delaware and check that as well to say, okay, let's see what we get back from Delaware. And that's going to return the data and maybe have an original registration date. And really the domicile state, it's going to be the earliest date. Now, sometimes those are going to be the same because they're going to register in Delaware and Idaho at the same time. But let's say they start in Florida and then they expand over to Georgia and then into Tennessee and then to South Carolina. And those could be different dates. They started in Florida in 2015 and then they expanded Georgia in 2018. And if they submit their application from Georgia and they say that's their address, you may not get the full picture of how long they've been in business. So that's something that you can kind of keep in mind to look for that field to see where's their home state.